no shame on you. No, you can't hide the truth. I'ma slide right through your roof.
What's up, guys? Okay, so we are here today with Mr. Matt Cooper. Thanks for helping us today.
Of course.
He's gonna help us with. Can you explain this again?
Yeah, absolutely. So part of my evaluation process with certain folks is going to involve the NeuFit, and the NeuFit uses a unique form of direct current electrical stimulation, and it has a waveform underneath that. So unlike regular electrostim, which is only affecting your peripheral nervous system, this actually mimics the same direct current, the same current your brain and nervous system sends out, and then it also, from the peripheral nervous system, loops back to the central nervous system. And that's where I can actually identify deficits between the neuromuscular connection, right, between the brain and musculoskeletal system. And then from there, combine that with some typical stuff, structural, postural, movement eval, some muscle activation testing, and then we can not only use the machine itself, but certain training modalities to kind of correct that for either best rehabilitation or peak performance.
Perfect. Thank you. We're gonna try this out today. See how our body reacts to it.
Yeah.
All right.
So, I don't know what we got ourselves into. But
hey, we're learning about some exercise science right now, and this is actually a cool gym too. You know, like they got nice weights.
I have this here to anchor him, and then the black is the negative polarity, so that's where all the charge is going to be received. So what we're doing is showing the brain its own current, and he should feel things, but if he feels like a big time jump and pulls away from it, that means that there's a misfire between here to here. So I'm gonna search around. A unique feeling, right?
yeah.
I'm gonna search around, and I want you to tell me if something's really intense.
Right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense. See how his back sticks out a little bit? You got a little bit of.
Yeah,
Yep. It's a weightlifter thing. I have it too.
Barely. A little more. Nope. A little more. Nope. Oh, right there, yeah. Like right below the lat.
Yep.
Oh
Okay.
wow. So basically, there's a lot of tension there. Is
Yeah.
that what it's?
Yeah,
is that
and
what it's
sometimes
like?
it's a misfire between here to here. The other side of it is if he's like a really stressed guy or has emotional trauma, stuff like that, your brain putting yourself in a fight or flight state can actually disengage activation to certain muscles in order to protect you from perceived threats. So it might say, hey man, whatever you're doing is stressing us out and we don't know what it is because it's not obvious, like an injury or a burn or something like that. So it might just disengage his activation elsewhere. So it could be a breathing thing too. So I just like scanning, and then we know what questions to ask.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's a common one.
That hits.
The traps is always usually the most tense.
Especially
spot.
in weightlifters.
Yeah.
All right, now let's see here. So to me, we've got traps and the right lower lat.
Oh yeah, right there.
What about forearms? How about the left lat?
Yeah.
As much as this one?
I'd say as much like around like.
And where was it on this one?
Right.
Now go ahead and stand up straight for me. Yeah, you see how this sticks out
Yeah.
more than this? He had less of an intense feeling here, so that's because this is a little overdeveloped because his brain activates this side a little more. This one's a little underdeveloped, so this is the one that he's going to feel more, right? And so, believe it or not, even though this guy is the one that has less of a neuromuscular activation signal going on, this is the side that's more likely to get injured because it takes the load, where this guy should take more of the load.
Yeah.
Left?
Yeah.
How do you feel? How's it feel?
It's like a. It's not a shock. It's just like a buzzing. It's a buzzing.
You might hike in this one.
Let's check it. So, one sticker.
All right. Tell me when you feel it.
Oh yeah, I feel it.
So tell me when it's a 10 out of 10. Like
10 out of 10.
right now.
No. Wait.
Try to do parasympathetic breathing.
Yeah.
Longer exhale.
I feel it.
still at it's a 10?
Yeah.
Okay. So guess what?
My neck is very
We're sending 500 hertz into him, and he is at 11% out of a possible 100.
Wow.
So generally speaking, certain protectorate mechanisms, neurologically speaking, can flick on. In the case of repetitive tissue damage, too much, a lot of maximal strength lifting with not enough sort of excess tension in the muscle, in other words, without enough sort of relaxation, right?
Wow.
They talk about this quite a bit in proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation. You pick up your knee.
Oh, no.
Holy shit! No way.
So his brain hasn't gotten used to accepting its own current just yet. So watch, in minutes, he's going to be able to, I'm going to have him be able to move through this for some corrective exercise.
Whoa.
Yeah, the neck, yeah.
So for your groin, what I'm going to suggest you do is get down into a position like this, if you can, right? And just hold it there.
With this.
Try it. Try it.
Myself. There we go. Now hang that position and just breathe down there. 4 to 5 deep breaths, fully in and out. All right, brother. Just gonna let you stand there for a second. When you feel up to it, I want you to get into kind of an athletic stance, like a quarter squat, third squat.
Bend your knees.
Oh. Yeah. I couldn't get a bill paid. You couldn't buy the real thing. I was thinking of your place.
How's that? Nice.